Let me first welcome you, beautiful ladies. I feel so happy to see you.
Thank you
Welcome,
so much.
welcome.
So,
Thank you so
आप
much.
अपने वेलकम वे में क्या आदाब करना चाहेंगी या क्या बोलना चाहेंगी?
हाँ, आदाब ही करती हूँ.
And Aparna, is it your first visit to Hyderabad? ये तो हमारी बेटी है, बच्ची है.
वाह वाह वाह, इंटरव्यू सेट हो गया भाई. मैं बच्ची हूँ, अब पूरे घर को जा सकते हैं.
So, मैं आती रहती हूँ हैदराबाद. I have a lot of friends here. I had once shot a film here और फिर Modern Love हैदराबाद के लिए आना पड़ा.
So whenever you come for Hyderabad, like एक waves होती है ना, we always talk about the other cities, right? Whenever Hyderabad तो एक freshness सी feeling आती है. मतलब people have given this feedback. What do you have to say?
I really love the city. We were just talking a little while back that I love the way, you know, history is just all around. It's a confluence of culture, the food, यहाँ की ज़ुबान, यहाँ के लोग, इतनी मीठी जगह है ये.
So when we come back to Hyderabad, love Hyderabad. What it comes to first mind, you know, obviously love means no barriers. Love is same for everybody.
Correct.
So how you're differentiating, that comes to the first mind. Bombay का love अलग होता है क्या? Hyderabad का love अलग होता है क्या? So in that, can you elaborate? Who would like to answer this question more deeply, intense?
तो it's not कि बॉम्बे का love या हैदराबाद का love. It is stories about love in a city, but the city plays an important part. तो जो थोड़े stories बॉम्बे के रहेंगे वो सिर्फ बॉम्बे में हो सकते हैं. समझो लोकल ट्रेन में रोमांस कर रहे हैं आप, तो वो सिर्फ बॉम्बे में हो सकता है. So it's not बॉम्बे का love, right? It is वो जो एक मिलियू जो बनता है, अगर आप चॉल सिस्टम देख रहे कि यू नो बाथरूम के लिए एक लाइन लगी हुई है, वो बॉम्बे में रहता. अब हैदराबाद का अलग रहता, यू नो वी ऑटो में बैठे हुए हैं, ये यू नो इट्स डिफरेंट, एक बेतकल्लुफी रहती बात करने में, इन हाउ यू मीट, देयर इज अ लॉट मोर, क्या कहना चाहिए, आई मीन लाइक इवन टुडे देयर आर लॉट ऑफ माय पीपल हु डोंट कम आउट ऑफ द रूम कि अगर भाई के दोस्त ना बैठे हुए हैं घर पे, तो सो इट्स अ डिफरेंट कल्चर दैट एड्स टू द होल लव एंगल. सो इट्स नॉट अबाउट सो मच के लव अलग है मगर सिटीज अलग है.
What was the gap for you? Like you've been distanced from the city, like you've grown up there, right? So you would keep coming, yeah.
I live here.
Now you're living here?
I always lived here. I only go out to work.
That's it.
How? No.
That's why the way of language has not been changed.
Hyderabad is my home. तो लोग समझते कि मैं छोड़ के चली गई, but I shoots in Rajasthan में वहाँ shoot करके आती हूँ. Shoots in Bombay we shoot there, but those are work places.
Aparna, when we come to these storylines, you know, the selection point of view, how tough it was? The all criteria of selecting the stories.
To
How
choose
many stories? Yeah, how many stories were approached from Hyderabad?
We always wanted to tell, create this series with 6 stories in it, an anthology of 6 stories. It's based on a very popular column in New York Times. So we got a lot of stories from New York Times, and then we handed them over.
1,500.
We then handed them over to Elahe and her team. They went through all these stories and chose the ones that can be best adapted in Hyderabad.
So it was 1,500 stories.
Literally
Out of
that
that 6.
How? तो नहीं क्या हुआ? Out of 1,500 you had to choose, make a short list of 25 because other cities are also making it, other countries are making it. तो उसमें so like I was telling them कि like अगर war veterans की stories है, they will never fit in Hyderabad, right? If there are stories about you know, sometimes the stories are definitely foreign. वो कुछ भी करो यहाँ नहीं लगा सकते उसको. So we had to choose one that will blend into Hyderabad, that you could believe that they weren't Modern Love New York. It was Modern Love Hyderabad. So we chose 8 stories finally, and then from that 8 we chose 6.
Okay.
And you know, of course there were so many that we could make. मगर अब season 2 भी बनाना है ना भाई.
Yes.
अब फिर एक बार बोल दिए तो फिर क्या हुआ?
So Aparna, just asking you personally, when you were like going, you will be involved in this project so much. Which is your closest love story you think which should be highlighted?
बड़ा मुश्किल है कहना.
You fall in love. Go through that love.
Very difficult for me to say which one, because each one explores different shades, different facets of love, and the overarching theme of all the 6 stories is healing. So very difficult for me to say which one's my favorite. Let's ask Elahe which one's her favorite.
My favorite was Pandemic. Pandemic part.
Actually, I also love the pandemic.
Yeah, it was a story set in the pandemic about a mother-daughter relationship.
It's beautiful.
That's true.
That was my favorite story. Because बहुत मजा आया when the writers were writing it to give input, talking with Aparna, and Aparna even suggested I should direct it. For 2 minutes I got Aparna मेरे को इतना चढ़ाती, मैं चढ़ भी जाती उसके बाद. So she's like, direct. I said, हाँ मैं तो कर सकती हूँ ना. अम्मा रात को मेरे को ऐसा डर हो रहा था. Like I can't direct. Direction is a whole different cap you have to wear. So it genuinely, I think that was by far my favorite.
It is beautiful, yeah.
But
Yes.
Aparna, I mean, you've been heading everything. Like you have to get involved with so much of work. When it comes to Hyderabad, what was your involvement? What do you think you have actually captured in your हैंड, अरे यार ये हैदराबाद की स्टोरी से मैं कुछ सीख के गई हूँ, एक लर्निंग होती है.
हमारे लिए सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट था कि ये सीरीज़ उस क्रिएटर के हाथ में हो, somebody who absolutely loves हैदराबाद. तो मेरा सबसे बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन है इलाहे को ढूंढना है इसके लिए, और इलाहे को कन्विंस करना कि वो ये हमारे लिए क्रिएट करे. बिकॉज लाइक इलाहे मेंशन्ड, हैदराबाद इज ऑलमोस्ट अ कैरेक्टर इन मॉडर्न लव हैदराबाद. तो जो भी इन कहानियों को पिरोएगा साथ में, उसके लिए ज़रूरी था कि वो हैदराबाद से बिल्कुल मोहब्बत करे.
No, but really, it has to be मोहब्बत तो, because it's not about knowing a city, it's about loving a city.
True.
You know, I know Bombay, I think I know Bangalore, but I won't be able to ऐसा उखाड़ के नहीं लेके आ सकते. एक जड़ है सिटी की, मालूम. And that has been beautifully captured. And like Aparna said, it was, and her beginning comment was that, saying, you are not the most unlikely creator I could have come to. When you're talking Telugu, when you're talking Hyderabad, there are so many who are shaddas in the field, bhai. I only work with Nagesh. I work mostly in Bollywood or the Hindi film industry. तो मगर अब जब हैदराबाद बोल दिए तो फिर और कौन हो सकता बोलो जो हैदराबाद के ऊपर कर सके सिवाय मैं.
But the other thing that I really believe about this city, as you're saying, is it's really a confluence of cultures. मतलब इतने सारे डाइवर्स कल्चर्स इतनी ब्यूटिफुली यहाँ पर कोएग्जिस्ट करते हैं. हाउ सीरियसली पीपल हियर टेक देयर फूड, देयर लैंग्वेज, देयर कल्चरल मिलियू. इट्स यूनिक, इट्स ब्यूटिफुल.
So Aparna, do you think once this OTT platform has come, the craze and the perception of the people somewhere has diverted to more of the web series watching as compared to we see cinema lovers. Hyderabad में cinema बोले तो आपको मालूम ही है, they are like die fans.
Correct.
Now somewhere you think that the OTT platform has changed the taste of the people, of the audience.
I really
Now the more craze for web series are there, as if the comparison being done
I really feel that this is a great time for creators and for audiences. इतना कुछ है देखने के लिए.
True.
Everybody is spoiled for choice, and and my job and my responsibility becomes even difficult because in this kind of plethora of choices that exist, to really tell that story that can truly get the audiences to lean in is difficult. So I think it's a great time. There is a lot to watch. In India, things can beautifully coexist. People will go and watch films in the morning, they'll come and watch a series in the end of the day. They'll listen to radio as they're driving a car, they'll come and watch news. So हमारे यहाँ पे सब कुछ बहुत beautifully coexist कर सकता है.
So we can see Amazon coming up with Hyderabad, then Chennai, then Bangalore, then other cities. It will be like that, focusing on the city-wise story.
I mean, so far we launched Modern Love Mumbai.
Yes, and then after that
which received a lot of love.
Yes.
We're launching Modern Love Hyderabad. Next will be Modern Love Chennai. अभी के लिए तो ये 3 है.
The 3 are like coming up.
Yes.
So what is like you think other future projects we can see in the Amazon on the basis of love stories? ये तो Modern Love एक part हो गया, second हो गया. Is any other plans are there?
Multiple other stories. Last month we had announced our slate of 41 shows. I also feel that no matter which story you tell, whichever genre, love is always there. So different facets of love you'll find in all of our shows. But to know more, I think everybody will have to just stay tuned.
मैडम आपने इनको हैदराबाद का खाना खिलाया?
हाँ.
Has she tasted Hyderabadi food?
कैसा हो सकता
इनके घर में
हैदराबाद आए और खाना नहीं खाए बोलो.
So what
अब
was
सिर्फ
it?
मेरे को लामाकान लेके जाने का है.
Okay.
लामाकान के वर्ल्ड फेमस समोसा खिलाना.
हाँ, yes, chai or samosa, lemon juice. So like, what is your favorite food when you try to pick up or you want to taste in Hyderabad? अभी तक कुछ
मैं एक्चुअली वेजिटेरियन हूँ.
But vegetarians we have lot of variety.
तो मुझे तो यहाँ का सब कुछ पसंद है. मुझे तो वेजिटेरियन हैदराबादी बिरयानी, वेजिटेरियन कबाब. अगर
Can I stop you?
Yes.
Right there? Can I please stop you right there? ये तौहीन हो रही है हमारे खाने. बिरयानी हमारे घर में खाना अच्छा पकता. तो मेरे भाई के दोस्त एक दिन आके बोले दादी माँ प्लीज मेरे को चिकन बिरयानी खाना है. तो पहले दादी माँ शॉक हो गए. बोले देखो माय ग्रैंडमदर हु वाज अ स्टॉन्च मुस्लिम सेड अस्तगफिरुल्लाह. शी सेड देखो बेटा बिरयानी गोश्त की रहती, चिकन का पुलाव बनता और वेजिटेबल का फ्राइड राइस. सो देयर इज नथिंग कॉल्ड वेजिटेबल बिरयानी, फ्राइड राइस है वो. तो प्लीज आप लोग वेजिटेबल बिरयानी, वेजिटेबल कबाब नको बोलो. वो कुछ तो भी रहते, कटलेट बोल दे सकते हो उसको. कबाब बोल के वेजिटेरियन नको करो. सो दैट इज इट. सो यस वी कुक सम वेजिटेबल स्टफ फॉर हर.
लवली. और उसके बाद की जो डेजर्ट थी द खुबानी,
दैट वाज नाइस.
She has enjoyed a lot, like the love of food for
Yeah.
Hyderabad.
No, but for her, I mean, people like I said, when she talks about coexisting, look at our cultures. our pesarattus and our idlis and our dosas are as much Hyderabadi as the biryani and the बघारे बैंगन and the खुबानी का मीठा, right? It's not like कि एक cuisine कब्जा करके रखा है हैदराबाद पे. Hyderabad coexists with that. I would take someone to chutneys first and then take them to probably sarvi for biryani. I would never ignore the Hyderabad, like when you talk about तो गोश्त नहीं खाते बेचारे, ये गोश्त खाना शुरू करो यार. I don't know what to do only now with these people who don't eat this thing. But okay, let's say if I take her to Ullavacharu and I give her the avakai biryani, or I give her the Ullavacharu, is as much Hyderabadi as the gosh ki biryani and the lagan ke kebabs are. So that is the best part about Hyderabad, that we own, we amalgamate, we fuse, and we call ourselves Hyderabadis.
Has she taken for something shopping or something? कुछ तो होना चाहिए ना.
इनको वक्त का रहता वो लोग कुछ भी करने के वास्ते. But yeah, we have our set things.
Is Amazon is focused on something particular? We talk about the concepts and content. Is changing in competition are you facing as the more of the OTT platforms are coming?
Our entire strategy is customer backwards. What is it that our audiences want to watch? And our audiences are spread across the length and breadth of this country. We are currently catering to 99% of pin codes. तो मतलब हमारे देश के कोने में people are watching Prime Video. In fact, 1 out of every 5 viewers of Amazon Prime Video are from outside India. So our stories are transcending all barriers of language and ethnicity and region, cultures. We just want to tell stories that are truly authentic, they're rooted, and they're diverse.
True.
And whatever our customers want to watch.
And we always think love is always happening between a boy or girl. This is a very cute part. You said a mother and a daughter love you're showing. Then we come to about the bisexualities, and that in Mumbai also we've seen one of the series, like one of the part of in the series. It will be there from Hyderabad, because Hyderabad se recently that 2 boys got married. And in India, but they are from Hyderabad.
So they got married after the show, bhai.
Okay.
No, but late ho gaye un loga.
So, but do you think these kind of stories are also acceptable in Hyderabad city?
I'm sure they are.
The open-mindedness is coming up.
जो भी रहता ना, एक show में डालना जरूरी नहीं है.
Okay.
आप समझना. We and for us that we had ready-made stories. We had New York Times. तो उसके हम लोग स्टोरीज लिए हैं. It's not that we are going current topics. It's not that we are making a political statement. It's not that we are making a statement. We are showing you about love.
Okay.
So that's what it is. Maybe the next lot will have stories that might have different kind of love.
Do you see any love change or environment change? I mean, the acceptation happening in Hyderabad. पहले रहता था ना कि intercaste marriages. There were some issues used to happen. Do you think the open-mindedness have come up? Especially we talk about the Hyderabadi. Still the conservativeness is there. They are becoming open-minded.
It depends. Yeah, you have to become open-minded. So that is always the thing. But
do you think these kind of web series should come up with these concepts so that the acceptation?
Oh, that I can't say. That see,
as a director or producer, like in the future,
as a producer, as my director and a producer team, we are only here to entertain. If you take a message out from our stories, that's a bonus. We are not here to hector. We are not here to teach. We are not here to tell you what the world should be. If the world should be anything, it should have happy endings.
Okay.
So all my stuff will have happy endings.
Yeah.
If I can control like a narrative, like I told you, I will give you a happy ending. हम लोग बस आपको एंटरटेन कर रहे हैं, आपको एक बता रहे कि चलो अगर आप थके घर से आए हैं, इट्स नॉट एस्केपिज्म. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट एस्केपिज्म एट ऑल. आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू आर हियर टू से कि अब बैठ के देख रहे, गो टू स्लीप विद अ स्माइल ऑन योर फेस. एक 5 मिनट के लिए भूल जाओ, या इन दिस केस आधे घंटे के लिए भूल जाओ कि कल सुबह 6 बजे उठना है, राइट? सो दैट्स व्हाट इट इज. यू विल बिंज वॉच, इंशाल्लाह यू विल बिंज वॉच इट 6 things for 3 hours, and you'll still keep your alarm at half an hour each episode. So you'll still be entertained, you'll smile. After that, if you go treat your mother better, or you look on the street and find someone doing a love that you would not have accepted and say chalo bhai karne do, that's bonus. I didn't set out to do that.
I was just going through that trailer. They always you talk about the healing part,
Yes.
Love bole to you feel good also.
Yes.
You got hurt. And then you're healing.
Of course.
So this part is also being shown in this web series, like how you can heal also. I've seen like the kind of storyboard goes.
जी.
आधी story हो जाती है, फिर एक करके सबके results निकलते हैं. So we just see the same healing part in this.
आप देख के बोलो.
वो तो हमें पता, हमें excitement है, but somewhere people want after like
Yes,
they see the
yes.
interview or you know.
Every episode reaches its logical conclusion. So it's not like it's left hanging, or it's not left the audience to decide. It's not left for you to feel like अरे यार. So we have at least worked hard. Inshallah that will go forward, and that will be the result even when the audience watches. But as a creator, as the people who sat together, put our heads together to create something, every episode has reached its logical conclusion.
Good.
So inshallah there
It
won't
soothes.
be.
It's very
Yeah.
soothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If we talk
it
about the
heals.
star cast, बहुत interesting. I mean, रेवती मैम को जब मैंने देखा, सुहासिनी मैम को देखा, in नित्या तो I know she's a wonderful actor. All actors we've been interacting with so many years. We're watching their movies. When I was watching the trailer, you have changed their look.
I know, Suhasini especially.
I mean the
Hasini
look,
was
the
like,
way
yeah.
they are coming out,
Yeah.
people will think, yeah, we have to go and watch this. The
So when
way,
Hasini read
Thank
the
you.
story.
her imagination.
Yeah.
Who was that idea? You?
No. I wish I can take the credit. नहीं, directors नहीं हाँ मैं
So I just want both of
I
you to
wish I
talk
could
about
take the
that.
credit,
Yeah.
but,
I think for us it's we spend a lot of time developing stories. लिखाई पे बहुत focus है. उसके बाद and the characters are so well developed, so well etched out that after that we just wanted to cast for the characters. We didn't go for stars. We just wanted to cast for the characters और उसमें फिर stars भी आ गए.
हाँ.
So who was approaching them when you were approaching, or you can
Yeah.
share the experience, like when you were sharing their storyboard or idea with the Revati or Suhasini, उनके क्या reactions थे?
तो
और
Hasini,
रहता ही है एक reaction,
yeah.
you know, नित्या का.
When I sent it to Hasini, she was like, she loved it and all, but she said, I can't do this. Because, I
Revati
can't.
ma'am did this.
No, Hasini did that. She said, I can't change the, Suhasini. She said, I can't change the look. I don't know how it will be convincing. It'll look fake. So then we said, okay. So Nagesh, I think, spoke to her for about an hour or something and said, I'm not forcing you. I'm just telling you what my vision is. And then she said, okay. And then when she came for the shoot, she said, who told me to do it? Revati. She said, what is wrong with you? You speak the language.
Yes.
I don't even speak the language. So Revati can't speak
Yes,
Telugu, right?
yes.
The
You asked me
poor
once.
thing worked so hard on her thing. And then Nitya and Revati actually look like mother and daughter. Nitya showed us a photograph of a mom. And that's Revati.
Oh.
Literally, they look
What a-
alike. And if you see them, they don't, look like a... तो वो सब
Yeah.
हुआ. फिर then when Uday cast his person, Malvika was I'm telling you, as she was so beautiful, just chameleon into the whole thing. So yeah, the directors came with their choices. I approached them, and that's
Is there any compliments? They complimented you or themselves? यार
yeah,
अगर ये
they
नहीं
always
छूट जा
compliment.
नहीं कुछ सुहासिनी मैम ने रेवती क्योंकि सुहासिनी मैम को आई नो आई मीन
See,
थोड़ा टफ होता है
I'll
उनको
tell you-
जल्दी से ग्रिप में लाना.
आप इससे अंदाजा लगा लो कि ये पूरे मेरे दोस्तान बन गए हैं.
Okay.
पूरे मेरे घर को आते हैं. अगर दूसरे काम के लिए भी आए तो they'll always drop in. तो see, for us this is our life. It's not a job that we go to office and come back home,
Yes,
right?
yes.
We go there and create. We lose ourselves. And for me, I've always believed that I always look after my actors more so other than anything else, because एक एक्टर एक इंसान आके 100 लोगों के सामने आके नंगा हो जाता लिटरली,
Yeah.
राइट? एंड 100 लोगों के सामने they are performing, they're doing this, one director is watching and he's saying another one,
Yeah,
and imagine
I know.
कि पूरे बोल रहे क्या है, 3 शॉट कर रहे. So I always treat my actors with kid gloves. I
Yes,
always make
yeah.
sure, so when I go to their vanity van, you'll always see that I put a picture of them or their loved ones, and I always throw a rug, I put cushions, I
True.
always ask what they want to eat. So this is our mahol. What we
True.
create is what we work in. So
But I want to ask Aparna, when you talk about the love stories, you are always taken these love stories from a common man, जिनके साथ Hyderabad में common men ने have gone through, or commonly it happens.
Yeah.
You would like to end up saying a message about the stories and what excites, like.
I mean, Modern Love Hyderabad is like little vignettes into Hyderabad, the beautiful city that it is, the beautiful people that there are, the different shades, the different facets of love. And I just want everyone to come and watch it on the 8th.
And I want you to give a definition of love according to you. What is the definition of love for you?
I think love is all encompassing. It's but the theme of Modern Love Hyderabad is healing, and I feel that is the most important
True,
facet of
true.
love. That it heals. It sometimes heals you from yourself.
Yes,
I feel.
true. Aap, madam?
what is love?
Yes, for you.
I think love is life,
Okay.
because if there is no love, then I don't think I'll be alive.
Wow, that's
I
wonderful.
give, when someone gives totally into something, and that's 100%, so that is love.
I just want you to give a message to your fans about this upcoming web series for your Hyderabadi fans.
For my Hyderabadi fans, because I'm world famous in Hyderabad, मैं यही बोलना चाहूँगी कि please July 8th को we are coming with Modern Love Hyderabad. It's a story which there's 6 different stories, but the hero is Hyderabad. So if you love your city, you will watch every episode and tell us about it when you watch it.
So hero is love and Hyderabad.
Hero is love in Hyderabad.
Yes.
The hero is Hyderabad, the heroine is love.
Wow, that's a good
Beautifully
one.
put.
Very nicely put. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
talking
so
to.
much.
Thank you.
Aparna.
Thank you so
Keep
much.
coming back to Hyderabad. Jaldi
We'll
jaldi
get
लाते
back.
रहो.
हाँ,
Yes.
लाते रहेंगे.
So
अब
we
तो
can have
बहुत
more of
बनानी
the
है.
web Telugu
बिल्कुल,
series.
बिल्कुल.
एक actually question अब आया दिमाग में. Web Telugu series और कितनी मतलब after that we are seeing again change in OTT. Web Telugu series are coming up. So Amazon का पिटारा कितना है मतलब?
बहुत है. एक फिल्म और एक शो तो हमने कुछ दिन पहले अनाउंस किया ही था.
Yeah.
पर ये शुरुआत है.
So like it's full of box. Full of
It-
opportunities for the Telugu directors,
Lots,
producers and actors.
Lots. This is
So
just
we
the
see
starting
more
point.
of Telugu web series in Amazon, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Bye.